Hello, you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are in the world. I've invested in a microphone for my phone, and I'm hoping that you can hear me correctly. Put a thumbs up if you can actually hear me okay. Please subscribe, like, share, because I have some important information that I need to get out to you. So we're going to be talking on a few things because this all ties into one, because it all comes back to the cannabis. Okay, so back in the olden days, there was no thing as governments, okay, and there was no thing but natural natural medicines in your garden. That's what we had. We had no pharmaceuticals. We never had synthetic tablets. We never had synthetic medicines until they started coming into play. So what the government done, the government have always known the cure for every disease out there. But before us going to any further, before you go reporting me to YouTube for what I've said, please go and do some research and investigate for yourself before reporting me. So basically what they done, they went to see which were cures, and one of the cures was cannabis. There's all different types of cannabis out there. Okay, one's hemp, okay, one's sativa, okay, but there's all different ones, okay, many ones. So you got some that are THC, you got some that's CBD, some has none, some has a bit of both. But at the end of the day, they help. Now our bodies have a cannabinoid system already in our bodies, and cannabis helps us. Okay, it helps our bodies. In fact, we can digest it. It's also a protein as well. It's also a protein which helps our bodies. All you need is a few drops underneath the tongue. Hold it for 60 seconds. Swallow it down and have a drink. Medicine that tastes bad is good for you. Have you ever heard that? So basically you've got to ask yourself why they have it illegal. This is because a patient loss is money loss. That's right, y'all. This is because it's all to do with money. The more money they have in their pockets, then the more they're going to get rich. Did you know that Theresa May's husband owns a cannabis farm? A big farm. So she shouldn't have been Prime Minister. If you believe in the government, that is. Now, as far as I am aware, the government was dissolved back in 2001, I believe, in March. I'll have to double check that, but by what I can remember, they are dissolved. They're no longer a government. But for the sleepy sheep, as they are called, we call them, basically, because they're not yet awake, they're still going. They're still believing in this. So, I know more or less everything about cannabis and a lot about alcohol. This is the reason why I don't like alcohol. I was abused by people who drank nothing but alcohol. I was badly abused. This is the reason why I prefer cannabis over alcohol. Because when you're drinking alcohol and you're drunk, you don't even know what you're getting into until it's all over. So cannabis is a lot more safer than alcohol. Okay? So you've also got to think and ask this question. Okay? You need to get this answered. Why is it that they are hiding the cure for cancer? See, cancer can be cured just like that. And they're hiding it away because they don't want you to know. You could put millions of pounds into a cancer charity. They're not yet found a cure, but yet they found a cure all of a sudden for the COVID, which is COVID is simply just a cold, a common cold. That's all it is. Some have, sometimes it's called the flu. It's your body detoxing. So they found a cure for the common cold, and they can't find a cure for cancer. Doesn't that smell? Can't you smell some rats in there? We all been lied to. All been lied to by the government because all they care about is money. They don't care how they get the money. Did you know that when you were born, your parents did a birth certificate for you? But little did they know they were signing a contract over to the state, to the government, so they could take your children away if they do desire. And also that basically they will use, if you're a mother or father that uses cannabis on a regular basis, they will use that excuse, say you're not fit enough to be a mother or a father because you use cannabis. That's just an excuse because they use that. They have access to those birth records. It's a bond. See, they sell your birth certificate on the stock market. If you don't believe me, go and research it. Investigate. Be Scooby-Doo and the gang. Take the masks off these people. We need to get people to wake up. Cannabis is the cure for nearly every disease that is out there. In fact, once you detox your body, you can do it while detoxing your body. It will still help. But cannabis is a lot more safer and it's got a lot more nourishment as well. What you can do is take a few cuttings of the leaf and sprinkle it over your food. You see, cannabis is a lot more safer than alcohol. When people have been blind drunk, they've hurt someone really bad, even murdered someone and they don't even know. That's how dangerous alcohol is. Where we've been lied to about cannabis a lot. because they don't want the truth coming out. Men, women, men, natural medicine is the best way to survive. Now, I've seen an article that was on Facebook quite recently. It was in the newspaper. I think it's like The Guardian or something. Something about August. And I thought, I don't really want them coming to get me anyway. They're saying that they're going to stop sending ambulances out for emergencies. I wonder why. But you have to ask yourself these questions and get them answered. People need to start waking up and smell the coffee. And actually get questions to answers. Well, answers to questions, I should say. Start waking up. Your government is a private, limited company. It's not a public. Even Johnson, the Prime Minister, is a private, limited company. Throw away your TVs and start researching, investigate. Do Scooby-Doo. Go and research what your government really is. And why are they trying to stop us from using natural medicine? Natural medicine is the key for good health. Okay? Before you start putting things in your body, start reading the ingredients. If you can't read the ingredients, get someone to help you read them. And if you buy yourself in a supermarket and you can't read it, go to someone who works and say, please, can you help me with this, please? I'm sure they will. But stop putting stuff in your body unless you know exactly the ingredients. Okay? Nourish your body. Detox, nourish, and do some exercise. Okay? Do that. And I bet you, for one, you will thank yourself. Now, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't lead them, I can't make them drink. The thing you've got to ask yourself is, these charities out there, why is it the people that we gave the money to, why is it that the CEOs, especially the cancer research CEO, is getting millions in the pocket, and you've got £1 million house or whatever, right? And it's not getting to, and the money's not getting to the cancer people, the people that really need it. You've got to start asking questions. Why is it that they can find a cure for the common cold, which is COVID? Now, I am, or was, a first aider. So I've done a lot of research, investigated, I've studied. And I was a first aider. But what I won't have is people telling me to put what to put in my body by the government. Whatever you put in your body, your liver has got to digest it. It's got to eliminate it. It's got to process it. So start looking after yourselves. Because cannabis is the way to go, along with other natural stuff as well. Lots of fruit and veg. Your body needs more protein than carbohydrates. Okay? Now, cannabis is also a protein. Sprinkle it on your food. You can turn it into a milkshake. Take the leaves, blend them up, put it in a milkshake, put it in a soup. there's ways you can actually think. You can buy the oil and basically, you know, get it, ingest it that way. Alright? But you need to start asking questions about your government and the reasons why they say that cannabis is illegal when it's a natural plant. Yet they can fund alcohol, which is dangerous, smoking, which is dangerous. So, in fact, alcohol is more dangerous than smoking and cannabis. Come on, people. Wake up. Look and do some investigating, and trust me, I think you should do what is natural for you. Cannabis is the way to go. Okay? Cannabis is better for you. It's also a protein. Okay? Their seeds are protein too. The whole plant is protein. So basically it's just a natural food. But they put it down as illegal because if they know that people can be cured from it, they're not going to have any money. Don't forget the term. Patient lost is money lost. So please, please, please take note. Cannabis is a lot more safer and a lot more healthier for your body. And it's about time we all stood up for our rights. Now, I'm not asking anyone to grow it and sell it. But if you're under natural law, like you should be allowed to grow it for your own personal use. Or even buy. There's lots of CBD companies out there. In fact, I recently started reselling CBD now. And because of the stupid government, I'm trying to find it hard to actually find CBD pet products here in the UK. Because it also can cure dogs as well. And other little animals like cats, dogs, any animal, because they have a communal system just like us. But I'm going to leave it here now. But I wanted to let you know exactly what I thought and the reasons why the government won't let us have CBD. Well, they don't want us to have cannabis because they know it's a cure. Start asking questions, guys. Take care and have fun. Bye for now.